If you're just learning how to draw or looking to improve your drawing skills, you want to start your session with a little warm-up. The simplest method is to start your drawing with basic shapes to define each feature. Avoid getting stuck on the small details. By focusing on the simplest forms, you get a better grasp of what makes the character unique. This is a great exercise to help develop your observational skills. By continuously moving your pen, it forces you to commit to your lines, building more confidence. This is also a great activity to help get your mind and hands warmed up. Now, let's get into today's lesson on how to draw shiny Charizard from Pokemon. Let's begin along the top of our page with the eye. We're going to start right here. Start with a curve going up and then across towards the right. Let's go back to the inside. Draw the lower eyelid going across with a slight bend. Now let's close off the end with a curve. Let's move over towards the left side. Draw the edge of the iris coming around. And then along the top, draw a small half oval. Let's draw the top of the brow. We're going to step over, curve this above the eye. Now I'm just going to bend that down towards the end. Let's go back over towards the left side. We're going to draw a fold. Stepping up, go across the edge of the bridge of the nose, go up, and then bend this down towards the tip of the beak. Now I want to work our way across the mouth. Coming down and in. Let's go up, bend that back down, and curl that back up towards the corner of the mouth. Let's go back and draw in the nostril with a slight curve coming across. Now I want to draw the back of the brow, coming up and just tucking that in. Let's go back to the corner of the mouth. We're going to bend this around and then down. Come all the way down towards the lower jaw. And I'll just round out the bottom. Let's draw the back side of the mouth. We're going to start from this point, step up, come down, bend that up, round out the mouth, and then pull that down towards the jaw. Now we're going to add two fangs across the top. Starting from the outside, come down and up with a point. Add another one on the inside. Let's add two fangs across the bottom. Now I want to add the tongue. We're going to start at the top, bend this around, down towards the tip, and pull that back up in towards the mouth. Let's trace the lower jaw. Coming down, then across, come up towards the jaw, and then out. Let's add that spike across the back of the head. Just going to step up from the brow, bend this across towards the back, round at the end. And I want to taper this back in towards the head so it gets wider. Now I want to draw the back of the head. From here, curve this around and then in, step back to create a fold, go across the back of the neck, and pull that down towards the shoulders. Let's draw the front of the neck, starting underneath the jaw, come around, and then out towards the same height. Now we're going to draw the front arm on top of the body. Let's start with the shoulder. We're going to go out and then down, bend the arm out towards the elbow, and then pull that down towards the wrist. Let's draw the inside of the arm. We're going to step down, curve this across, and bend that down towards the wrist. Let's add the thumb. I'm just going to add a point on the tip of the claw, and pull that back up. And then I'll draw the first finger going around in the opposite direction towards the tip, go out, and then in. Now let's layer the last finger in behind. So we're going to start from the wrist, go out, and then tuck that in towards the side. Let's separate the tip of the claws with a small curve. And we'll continue across the back. Let's start underneath the arm, bend this down, and then out. Go inside the hand, go around the thigh, and pull that in towards the ankle. From the ankle, we're going to step in, draw the inside of the thigh, coming in, around, and then out towards the top. Now I'm going to go back to the right side and draw the profile edge of the body. I'm going to go out, round out the belly, and just tuck that in behind the leg. Now I want to take this arm and flip it over on the right side in behind the body. So we're going to start with the inside edge of the arm, spin this out and then down towards the wrist. Let's add the thumb, coming in towards the claw, and back out. Now we're going to draw that first finger, coming around, and then up, and then tucking that second finger in behind, going up towards the wrist. Let's add that same shape around the outside of the arm, starting with the shoulder, coming down, and then up towards the elbow, then it's out, and then down towards the wrist, and then again, just separating the claws. Now let's go back and finish the foot. We're going to step over from the thigh, bend this out and down towards the heel, come across towards the right, towards the first claw. Now we're going to draw the first claw. We're going to go up and bend that down towards the tip, then bend that back up towards the bottom of the foot. Let's add 2 more claws going out towards the right. So we're just going to tuck these in along the side, add 1 more, and then from the top of that last claw, it's going to curve the foot going up underneath the thigh. Let's move over and draw on the right leg in behind the body. So we're going to start from the top, bend the thigh going out, around, and then in towards the same height of the ankle. I'm going to go underneath the body, curve the heel, coming around. Let's draw the bottom of the foot, coming down and out towards the first claw. Now I'm going to repeat that same step, going up towards the first claw and then down, then we'll add that point. Let's layer 2 more claws in behind. And then from the top of that last claw, curve the foot coming in underneath the thigh. Let's add that patch in the center of the body. We're going to start from the top of the thigh along the inside, going up across the middle of the body, and then bend that down towards the outside. Now before we get into the tail, let's draw in the wings. We're going to start from the top of the shoulder, going out and up, go out, and bend that up. Now I'm just going to curve this up towards that spike along the wing. Bend this up and in. Now curve this all the way around the wing, and then we'll bring that down and in. Let's add that thick ridge around the edge of the wing. So from the tip, it's going to taper this so it gets wider as you come in. Now we're just going to trace these curves coming back in towards the body. Let's go back to the tip. Draw the wing coming up. Let's add a point coming down, go up, then bend that down in behind the arm. Now we're going to go up to this point. We're just going to add a fold coming down and then in, just aiming towards this point along the bottom. Now the wing on the right side is going to get folded in behind the body. So let's start on top of the shoulder, and this up and out, go in, then out towards that spike, bend this in behind the head. Let's draw the inside edge from here, bend this up and then in. Now I want to continue the curve of the wing, coming down from the chin, and then bend that back up. Now with the body in place, let's continue adding the tail. So we're going to continue this curve on the left side of the leg. We're going to go out, bend this around, and then in behind the wing. Now we're going to come up toward the top of the wing and bend that out towards the tip. Now the tail is going to get wider as we come back in towards the body. So we get wider coming down towards the wing, come across, and just pull that in behind the body. I'm also going to continue that seam across the tail. So we're going to start down here, bend this out, and blend that out towards the edge of the tail. And now we're going to add that flame on the end of the tail. So let's start from the right side. We're going to go up, go across in behind the wing, pull that up, down, and then in. Let's work our way back in towards the tail. And then we'll sign our art and add a splash of color, and that's pretty much it. That's how to draw shiny Charizard from Pokemon. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. If you did, please be sure to subscribe for more videos each day where I'll show you how to draw different characters just like this. I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon.